Hello and welcome to my 7th video of my Part 5 Java MTA course. In this video we're going to be looking at logical errors. As always, we're going to look at the key points, and then I'm going to throw you some code and ask you some questions to cement the knowledge that we've learned in the key point section. So the key points to realize is that unlike the compiled or the runtime errors, logic errors are very difficult to find because there's not an error in the actual Java language elements. It's to do with the predicted outcome is not right. And in the MTA exam, the most common ones that they're going to test you on are mathematical operators and incorrect mathematical formulas. So it's important to know the order of the mathematical operators. So brackets first, then the orders, then division and multiplication, and then addition and subtraction. So for example, in this one, the 4 and the 2 will be multiplied first, and then this will be taken away from the 12. An easy way to remember this is to remember this BODMAS term. So if you can remember this term, it allows you to quickly remember the orders in which the mathematical formula should be put in. So what I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to be throwing you some code to try and test your ability to spot these logical errors in the mathematical formulas. So we have some code here. Each code contains a mathematical formula. What I would like you to do is try and look at the code. So 1 to 1 matches that, 2 to 2 matches that, and 3 to 3 matches that. And I would like you to see if you can answer the question. So pause the video now and then see if you can answer each question. Okay, so hopefully you've paused the video. We're now going to have a look at each answer, and remember we're going to be trying to use that BODMAS term to try and just help us determine if the formulas are right. So the first one, these are typical questions that you might encounter in the exam. So does the total with service show the total amount plus the service fee? So again, what we're doing here, this will be the total amount, and then we times it by the service fee. And so you will only get the service fee amount based on the total amount. So we won't get the total amount plus the service fee. So that one will need to be changed, and we'll look about how we can change that in the next section. Number 3, if we look here, well, we can see that multiplication here is before add. So what will happen is we'll times value 2 by value 3, which will make 200, and then we'll plus it here, which will make 1,200. That's not the amount we need, so we will need to change this. And the last one here, if we look at here, we've got the average movie length. So this will be, we've got the division first, so D is before M. So this will be divided first, and then this will be times from that divisional number, and then this will be times, and this will be added together. There is an issue because what we want to do is we want to kind of create this formula first, and then based on that formula we want to divide it by the amount of days. So this is incorrect. So we need to have a look at the correct ones for each one now. Okay, so in the first one I've just added another total there. So this first section will add up the service fee, and then we're just adding that service fee to the total amount to get the total with service. We don't actually need these brackets because the the multiply thing will come before the add. So we could remove these brackets and still get the same total, the same number. Number 2, so what we've done here is we've just added up value 1 and value 2, and then timesed it to value 3 to get 2,200. And this is because that the multiply one will be before the add. So we need to put the brackets in to make sure that this operator happens before we multiply it. And then again, just like I said before, we wanted to divide that divide the total amount by those days to get the average per day. And so again, we're just putting brackets to force the formula to do this one first and then do the division operator. So hopefully you start seeing how important it is to remember that BODMAS for the exam, and just understand and be comfortable with looking at a formula and trying to work out the correct formula to get the result that you want. Okay, so we're going to stop the video there. To check your knowledge to see if you're ready for the MTA exam, I would suggest having a go at quiz 1, and that link will be in the description below. And for the better one, so the quiz 2 will be slightly harder, and I feel that if you're able to easily do quiz 2, then you're really, I think, will be finding the MTA questions for the mathematical logical parts very easy. So if you found this video useful at all, please like and subscribe. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video.